Finally, to my take. And tonight, it is about the political theatre to which the country has been treated these past few days. First, it was the President's party, or shall we say, parties. The Jubilee crowd pulled no stops in painting the city in party colours. The convoys were generous, complete with 47 branded SUVs, apparently to represent each county. The source of the cars and their terms of engagement are still being hotly debated. But that is not the point tonight. It is the sheer largesse shown by a party that likes to tout its austerity credentials that was shocking. Its new multi-billion shilling headquarters sprouted almost out of nowhere. And even parties that had barely been present on the ground had hundreds of happy delegates trooping in for the grand merger. And as anyone would expect, the opposition coalition court condemned Jubilee's open wallet. They questioned the source of the funding and even revived the little matter of Eurobond. But, hello pot, meet kettle. ODM politicos went ahead and tried to match this show of might themselves with a lavish party in Mombasa County. Of course, no one has loudly questioned the source of funds for the Mama Ngina Drive jamboree, but ODM has reminded everyone that it is the largest party in Parliament. In the end, what the country has been subjected to is reminiscent of children on a playground arguing over whose daddy has a bigger car than the other. Contrary to common rhetoric, the expenditure and conduct of political parties, as we have said here, is not a private affair. These outfits are partly financed by you, the taxpayer. And in a country where demand for development constantly outstrips its supply, one expects better from the party in power and also from the one that seeks to replace it. How can Jubilee convince anyone that it meant well when they could spend millions, perhaps billions on the Kasarani extravaganza only for hapless supporters to show up stranded at their headquarters for non-payment of the famous allowances? And who would believe that ODM, or CORD for that matter, is an alternative if they're only too easily enticed into this vanity context? With only 11 months to the next general election, the country expects better from its political parties. For unfortunately, it would appear this is the lot from which the bulk of the country's leaders will come from once the votes are in and counted in August next year. And that tonight is my take.